welcome, welcome. This is My Favorite Mortgage podcast. I'm Jaimie Booth, a licensed loan officer in Arizona and Texas, and you are listening to My Favorite Mortgage. Yeah! And today we have a returning guest, Jennifer Martinez, licensed realtor, Jennifer J. Martinez, I guess I should say. And we want to thank you so much for coming back on.
Thank you for having me. It's super exciting.
You had so much fun last time, right?
No, always a yes with you, girl.
I'm going to scoot this up.
Okay, sorry. Yes,
It's
always
okay.
a yes with you.
Okay.
You're so fun, anyways, and it's easy.
So I was racking my brain on what we could talk about, right? Because we talk all the time. Right. So I'm like, okay, we got to make something new for the listeners, and something that could intrigue me too, something I don't know. So I wondered if you're up to playing a little game.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm stealing this idea. Nothing from my content is ever original. It's always stolen.
I love that.
And it's called I've Had It.
Okay.
So just give me your feelings on this. This is something that I have absolutely just had it with. Group texts.
Ooh, as I'm in like 12.
Right.
I will say this, though. They are all muted because,
right?
Yeah. Or like sometimes I'll open my phone. It's like 57 messages. I'm like, thank God I didn't get 57 notifications.
I don't respond in group texts. And my hope is that people understand that Jaimie's not responding. So maybe we shouldn't include her on group texts because it's so incredibly annoying, and I have had it with that feature.
All right.
And there's times where you have to be careful on what you're saying or texting because you really have to look to see who's in this group text. Not that I'm saying
Is this a work group text?
Right. Do I have to be PC? Is this a joke I can tell? So I just avoid the group text altogether.
Okay. Noted. Duly noted.
So what is something that you've had it with?
Ooh, I know. TikTok users with username 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And also the ones that are called Lick on My Balls.
It's a joke. Yes, I don't give a fuck.
A, you're annoying for not just putting your name in, and B, you're weird for saying lick on my balls. Like, what is that?
Do you actually have someone following you or a user that is called Lick on My Balls? I can't even say it.
Here's the thing. You get suggestions. So, like, this person is in my contact list somewhere. I'm not really sure how or what, but there's no picture. It's just literally the name, Lick on My Balls. So, whoever you are, I'd like to know who you are.
Can we help you buy a house? So
you could get a lot of that in your house. I'm all for it, man. Just not on my page.
Yeah. I have had it with the user 45945. Like, just give us your name, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
just put your name at least. Yeah. Because sometimes I even get notifications like, comments on my pictures, and it's like, from your contacts, user 6712 4 whatever. I'm like, I don't even know who you are. I can't even thank you.
Right.
So.
I've had that too, where I've had people reach out to me and ask me questions like, hey, can you help me? Can you review this loan estimate? And I try to respond in a professional way. And I'm like, hi, user 459994. I'd be happy to help you. What's your name?
This is not going to fly on an application, by the way. Unless it's your social, then let's go.
Right. Oh, TikTok users. Yeah. We love our TikTok. Something else that I've had it with, and, when I was talking about the group text, is something else. When someone texts you, and then it's like rapid fire text. And it could have just been one text if you were to just text me once, but instead it's, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
Or what are you doing next
Question.
Thursday?
Next one.
Yeah. And it's just this rapid fire, and your phone just is going off the multitude of text messages.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Yeah, I do have a couple of friends who do that.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me too much, and I'm okay with the group texts. Although I will say this last weekend, maybe I'll share, maybe I won't. A situation that happened during the group text. It was not in my favor. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah. So maybe we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Maybe we won't.
All right. We'll have to get Jay loosened up. We'll give her some shots or something so we can hear the skinny. Okay. So that's anything else that you've just had it with?
The interest rates going up.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Who can I choke?
I don't even know at this point. I looked at yesterday's rates and I was speaking to someone who's pre-approved and they were making an offer. And he texted me, he's like, what do you think interest rates are going to be like tomorrow? And yesterday was another bloodbath. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we should see a break tomorrow. This was bad. Yeah. I wake up this morning, Jay, I don't even know. I want to show you this. For the 30-year conventional.
Wow. I know. It's
guys,
like
this
6 5s and 6 all day. Like, let's go. Like, this is ridiculous.
This is huge swings.
Yeah.
Like, these aren't little gradual.
Yeah.
These are huge peaks and valleys.
It's concerning for the American people, right? We go to work every day. We work hard. Like, the American dream is to own a home. Yeah. It's damn near impossible now. You know, you're having all these people who were pre-qualified at the beginning of the year, maybe just didn't find the right house because the inventory is low. But now they're out of the market. They can't buy a home. It's really sad and frustrating.
I think I read an article not too long ago that said the normal mortgage payment for average Americans is going to start with the number 3. 3,000 and something. 3,000 and something. Excuse me. Wow. That's how much it made me want to. I really did have that gut feeling when I'm like, I have never seen them this high. Never. Yeah. And I know people, I still hear it to this day. Well, you know, when I got my first mortgage, it was 18%, 17%. And I'm like, yeah, but that's in relation to the sales prices back then.
Not with inflation. Not with, absolutely not.
It's awful. You're right. I've had it. Yeah. We have had it.
Yeah.
America has had it.
Yes.
We need a break. We can't keep going on like this.
Seriously, please.
So the article is mortgage rates back to near long-term highs. And it's just making our poor borrowers, our first-time home buyers, just out of the market. Yeah. It's so unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Well, I don't want to get too far down that rabbit hole because it's depressing. Guys, there are still ways to help combat that. Sure. We've got the temporary 2-1 buy down. We have a 3-2-1 buy down. There's permanent buy downs. There's ways to where we can help make the payment more comfortable. But right now it's a bloodbath, and I am so sorry. Like, if I had that.
Yeah, it's tough.
But you know, we can manifest.
Yeah,
let's have a manifesting session.
I mean,
6% interest rates. Who would have thought I would be saying that? Who would have thought? 5% interest rates.
I'm in for 5. Let's go 5.
Come on, universe. Come on, Mercury in retrograde, Aries full blood moon, harvest moon. Give us some 5s and 6s.
I'm going to Jesus. Let's go.
There you go.
Please.
We'll go sprinkle some holy water on the bond market.
Serious.
All right. So my beautiful assistant, Andy, helped create some fun games for us to get us out of that dark mode.
Sweet.
And I would like to play a game with you called Would You Rather? Would you rather show a house that is haunted or show a family a house that has raccoons living in the attic?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to say raccoons.
Yeah.
I think like you're hearing things. Like, it must be haunted. Or, I mean, unless they fell from the attic. Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
We can get rid of raccoons. Yeah. How to get rid of a ghost? Yeah, we'd have to call a poltergeist. Would you rather have a client who constantly asks for discounts or a client who insists on bringing their pet llama to a viewing?
I'm all for the llama. Let's go.
I don't even think we have llamas here. Like,
Well, we got ostriches, and
we
I feel like they're
do.
kind of the same. No, maybe a
Um,
llama's like in the camel valley.
yeah.
I'm way up.
Would you rather wear a flashy, attention-grabbing suit to a showing or accidentally wear mismatched shoes to a closing?
A flashy outfit
Of
all
course,
day long.
it's Jay. Are
Yeah,
you kidding? Look at
duh.
her. She's actually gonna
Easy.
rock both.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be looking at her shoes.
Whoops.
Oh my gosh.
I'm up here, guys.
This is Chat GPT for
Oh
you
my
at its
gosh,
finest.
So great.
Would you, would you rather have a client who insists on testing every toilet's flushing capability or one who resists rearranging the furniture at every house they visit? Who can't rearranging the furniture?
Oh, do not touch the furniture. Knock it off. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not your stuff.
Yeah, go flush the toilet.
Yeah,
It's
flush
fine.
all day long. Let's put the sinks on. Let's test that plumbing. I'm in.
Would you rather have a client who wants a home with an indoor roller coaster or a secret room behind a bookshelf?
A secret room behind a bookshelf. In fact, there's one in Tucson.
Is there really?
April and I both showed it to two different clients, and we were just happened to be having a conversation one day about it. And she's like, "Oh, I showed this house today, and there was like a secret room behind a bookshelf." I was like, "I showed that a couple days ago." We're like, "No way!"
How much was that house going
It
for?
was like it was $275.
Oh,
like
that's
it
not
was
bad.
It was they made it themselves, but it was really nicely done. It was super cool. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what they did in that room. The walls were
Was it a
painted
big
black
room?
and
Oh,
dark, and yeah, it was like a full size room.
interesting.
Yeah, maybe I was like, oh, this was probably a home theater. That's why it's dark. Excuse the
Good
swing.
save. Good save. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again for coming back on. I have so much fun just hanging out with you.
course.
And the last time we were here, it's been almost 6 months. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I think you were one of our first guests, and I think that we're up to like episode almost 30.
Yay.
So that's several weeks of these. Since you've been on, there's been some changes in your life.
Yeah.
Not only personally, but professionally.
Mhm.
And I did ask beforehand if you would be interested in sharing an experience of what it's like or why you changed brokerages.
Yeah, I'd love to talk about it. So this last year has been, like you said, a lot of year of change for me. Some emotional, some physical, and it was just time for something new. I've done a lot of work on myself this year and really just want to be in a place where I can produce and sell real
Right.
estate. Unfortunately, the market, as the rates continue to climb, it became
Tough.
hard. Yeah, it's hard.
Super
So
tough.
I'm on a team. My team lead is amazing. I'm with a great group of women who are super knowledgeable, love to
Right,
hustle,
right.
which I love to hustle. So it's great to be around a group of girls who
Yeah.
just want to go out and help families and produce.
You feed off of each other.
Yeah.
So you were a solo agent before
Yeah.
at a brokerage and decided to join a team.
Yeah.
When you change brokerages like that, how does that help your clients?
I mean, I think because there's such a fresh newness and probably more pep in the way I'm, communicating, I
yeah.
think it just gives them a little more hope. And I'm just really excited for all my existing clients and
Yeah.
all the ones that are to come because I do feel very different in this place in my life. So it's
I can tell.
exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been more. It was the pep. There's much more pep in your step. You're excited,
Yeah.
and so you're working with a great group of women. I know a few of them,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys feed off of each other,
Yeah.
like that manifesting, right? You know?
100%. I mean, it's a lot of learning new processes, and just getting to know everybody in the new place. But it's been a slow start, but I'm also gaining that momentum. So
Yeah.
I'm like right in the thick of like, let's go. We're
Yeah.
go mode.
I
Yeah,
think this
exciting.
is a bigger brokerage too, more nationally, right? Yeah. So that gives you more opportunity to maybe do more open houses.
Yes.
And have, like these mentors with these other agents.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my team lead is incredible. She's been in business for some time now. She has incredible processes. She is top notch with her customer service and how she services her clients. So that is, again, something that is very important to me.
Right.
So being able to follow suit and learn those great attributes, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a blessing.
Well, congratulations on that. So excited for you.
Oh,
and you've also started something else professionally. You started instructing as a personal trainer.
Sure am. Yeah. So I just got hired on at the Ruckus Room downtown as a group trainer, and that has also been incredible. So fitness for me this year has really changed my whole outlook on life.
Right.
Before, I always did it because it's good for the body and blah, 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 blah. And now it's like, it's just so good for your mental and long term. And so this gym has literally changed my life. And I say that all the time. So I'm super excited. It's super easy because it's something I believe in and because I know how much it's changed my life. So
okay. So what is a normal workout with Jay? Group training? What is that? Are we weights? Are we CrossFit? Are we Zumba? What are we looking at?
So it's kind of a hybrid of CrossFit and traditional weight training, but the days are split up into separate types of workouts. So I'm currently training Mondays, which is cardio. So we do a lot of high intensity stuff, get your heart rate up, running, rowing on the machine.
I do like rowing, but running, forget it.
Yeah, well, it's like, it's go at your own pace. I mean, of course, if you want to challenge yourself, you can sprint from time to time. But I have a really good group. It was actually a super easy transition because I've worked out there. I know everybody. So they all have welcomed me so warm.
How many people are in your group on Mondays?
So I train several different classes. I do a 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m., and 9 a.m. And so it's all different sizes and groups.
Good for you.
Yeah, but check it out. Oh my gosh,
you've got to be up at like 3:30, 3 o'clock to be at the gym to train and do your first class at 5 a.m. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm still tucked away in bed. Oh, no. I could smell the coffee brewing around 6.
Yeah. Well, I say, and I've always said this in my real estate career, that Mondays are for hustlers. So it's a great way to just kind of set the tone for the week. Go strong, go hard.
Great quote.
Tons of energy. So I love it. It's great. And I always, of course, thank everybody for spending a little bit of their Monday with me because, hey, they didn't have to. So.
Yeah. Well, Mondays, there's 2 different Mondays that are just the worst for mortgage people. It's either going to be the last of the month and we're closing everything out. We're trying to make sure loans get closed so they don't flip over to the next month. And then the beginning of the month because everything we did last month gets washed away.
Yeah.
And you got to start all over.
Didn't think about it that way.
Yeah. So it's like you had all these loans and you worked really hard and you closed them all out at the end of the month. And then the following Monday, you're like, my pipeline's dry. Crap. I got to do that again.
Yeah. Well, that's right? That's a good reset. You get to, and it's just like that mindset, like you get to do it,
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's hard, but yeah.
Like, I need that positive. All right. Okay. I can't make a 5 a.m. one. Maybe the 7.
Well, I don't have 7. I have 5, 6, 8, and 9.
Okay. And 8 or 9 would work.
Come on in. I'd love to have you. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of great things about the Ruckus Room.
Yeah.
It's downtown Tucson. And it just, from the videos and the pictures that you post, it looks just like one great big room with different stations and different weight machines.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a warehouse vibe, very open. We've got some turf in there. And then depending, again, on what day you go in is going to be what type of workout it's going to be, you're going to be focused on. So sometimes you'll use a weight rack. Sometimes you'll use a bench. Sometimes kettlebells. It's all very different. So it's one big open space. We have all the equipment surrounding the oh my gosh, I lost it.
Surrounding the middle? Or
the grass, whatever it's called. What is it? The turf.
Oh.
I just went so blank. I'm getting so excited.
You had it,
my
though.
heart's like pumping because I'm like, I want to go work out. Surrounding the turf. And then, the coaches will tell you what equipment you're going to need. You bring it into the middle.
I've seen your whiteboard where you put on and yeah.
Yeah, it's really great.
Good for
and
you.
the environment and the community is literally like no other. So the first day I stepped into the gym, it can be intimidating, right?
Right.
You got all these beautiful women who are strong and these dudes who are just like
I think
buff.
that's
And
probably one reason why I never really go.
so this is different though. I mean, from the jump, everybody was so warm and welcoming and very kind and willing to help and like, hey, you'll need this and this. And so it's really, really a very unique atmosphere. It's
Sounds like
not
a
intimidating.
great community.
So good. So good. And we do have 2 locations. We do have a downtown and we have a north side location.
When are you going to have an east side one?
I don't know, maybe soon in the books. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I do see your videos. I don't know if I've gotten inspired enough yet. I do a little thing at home, you know, my 10-minute yoga or something in the morning just to get myself going. But I just hate working out.
Yeah, you just got to come. You got to come and try it and see if you like it. And like I said, it's I mean, whether you're competitive or you want to go in and get your workout done, the energy is just really what kind of carries you through. I mean, and it's such a good workout that you don't even have to think about it because you're being trained, and literally it's transformative.
Well, I have seen someone post a quote like, nobody ever leaves the gym going, God, I wish I didn't do that.
That's right. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, all right.
get there.
You can twist my arm. We'll have to come back on and talk about how Jaimie actually got off her ass and worked out. I joke and I'm like, oh, just climbing up the stairs. That's enough for me. I don't know why people, I don't get it. I'm like, then you're sore. I'm like, why put yourself through that? It hurts.
Because when you're sore, you're like, I did that. Like, I did that. It feels good. It does. I mean, the first few times you're like sitting on the toilet, like, oh God, where's the toilet? Where's the toilet? It's like so low. It's like,
oh man, see, that's not enjoyable.
it is. It's good. It's
okay. Different mindset. You're right. Different mindset. We're manifesting 5% interest rates. We're going to manifest Jaimie wants to work out.
Yes.
Well, thanks again. I know we didn't really talk about mortgage, but you know what? We don't have to.
Yeah.
We'll just hang out and talk. And I've just been super proud watching you grow this year, not only just professionally, but you know, with the new job as a trainer, moving brokerages, and I helped you with buying your house.
Yeah.
And things are changing with that.
Yeah. My life is ever changing.
Yeah. And I'm just so happy that, you know, I get to be a part of it, and
thank you.
You know, we'll get on to bigger and better things.
Absolutely.
And I remember the last time you were here, we cut it out, but we talked a little bit about dating life. And I guess that's kind of at an end too. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I am dating, but I'm dating one person.
Fabulous person.
Incredible.
A great guy. So
good.
Look, you could just tell. Like if the cameras can't pick that up, then forget it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I'm happy.
I'm so happy that you're happy because it's a good year.
Yeah.
It's a good year.
You know, I feel like when you take the time to really recognize the things that you've done in your past that contribute to who you pick.
Mm-hmm.
And if you pick people you're not happy with, you need to reevaluate that. It's not about them. It's about you and what you could do for yourself, right? So when you do that and then you pick someone who's incredible, it's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, is this my life? Like, is this really my life?
Like it feels like this is
so
too
good.
easy.
Oh, yeah.
But it should be easy.
Yeah.
Like if it's hard, like it doesn't need to be that hard when you pick the right person.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And he likes to say, I picked you. So we picked each other.
Aw.
So, I mean, he's equally good about like, you know, what he went through in his healing process and like, you know, his whole journey. So I think we have that in common, that's important to us. And so we have very good, deep conversations. And I think that is also another really wonderful thing about our relationship.
Have you had the conversation with him about explaining girl math?
Girl math. What is? I don't even know what girl math is. What is that? Oh my gosh. Please explain.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And I did this to my husband last night and I recorded his reaction. So there's some videos going around where people are explaining girl math to their husband, significant other. And so it goes like this. If I pay for something in cash, it's free.
Okay. I don't understand. No. I'm still like, it's like, my brain is on overload right now. I'm like trying to figure this out.
So tell me if you do this. When you are shopping online, Shein or, whatever,
Amazon,
and you have to get to $89 for free shipping, and my cart only has $79, right? Yes. I have to go buy something else so that my shipping is free. So that item I put in my cart is free.
I agree.
Right?
I literally did that yesterday. I was like, oh, I got to spend $4 more. And then I ended up spending like $25.
And that item is free. It's free.
Who's going to ship for free? Hello.
Right?
Oh my God.
So I'm explaining this to my husband. He's like, that's not how this works. I go, yes, it does. That item, I bought dog food. And I was just like $10 away. So I got the dogs some more treats and I got them a toy. And so all those items got me to the free shipping. So those items are free.
Well, and let's just talk about really quick the biggest company that everybody shops at right now.
Amazon.
And gets, So you pay for your Prime, right? Membership, not cheap. And then it's like $14 more to get like next day shipping. And I'm like, I'm already paying
for the Prime.
But you do it anyways, right?
Yeah.
Like you still, it's such a.
So girl math is, and Andy just told me one today. So she goes and, don't be mad, Andy, for sharing this.
Uh-oh.
So she prepays her whole year's worth of waxes for her bikini. So when she goes in each month or whatever, she's not paying for it. So those are free.
Yeah, free. I love it. All you got to do is tip.
Just tip. So
my God.
And I'm like, she does some sort of like membership for her waxes. And
I like it.
Every year she goes in every month or whatever and they're free. Nice. That's girl math.
I like that. I was like, where are we going with this? But it's so true.
So I did one where I recorded Sean and I was talking about, the free shipping one. And he's like, that's not how this works. Yes, it is. And then I'm like, okay, so now when I go to Home Goods and I buy something on clearance, I've made money.
Yeah.
Because I didn't
Where's the red sticker?
Yeah. So I've made money because I didn't pay full price.
Oh, true.
And I got to keep that money, so I made it.
Double red stickers. And I will literally peel the top one to see what the next one was.
Yeah.
And then with the full price.
Yes.
I'm like, I saved $9.
So you made money, right? You made $9.
100%. Why are we like this?
My brain has worked that way for so long. I think it's because, one, I didn't grow up wealthy. And, having children young and getting married very young, paycheck to paycheck living, I needed to make my money stretch.
Yeah.
So there were things I would do in my own head to feel like I was doing that. Like clearance racks.
That is
right?
So funny.
It's
true, though.
Yeah.
It is so true. Even like when I shop online for like gym shoes, because like they're gym shoes, but I want good stuff. So like if I see a pair that I really like and like the color I really like, it's like 170, but there's like a color I don't really like. It's like $60. I'm like, I'm totally getting that color.
the color you really don't want.
But then I have to go out and buy outfits to match.
So you should just.
Oh yeah. Why are we like this?
I don't know. I don't know. This is what the world is trying to explain. Is we have been thinking like this forever, and now trying to explain it. Okay, come on, Fabio. Come on. Am I wrong? Right? It makes sense. I want you to go home, and I want your wife to tell you what her girl math stuff is, because mine is always the free shipping. Every single Sheen, if I'm like right there, I just throw in an extra shirt. That shirt's free.
It's a hair tie for 25 cents.
Yeah,
You're,
exactly.
There's a limit. Like I won't probably go over $10. I'll just be like, I'll just pay the shipping because it's usually like $12. But if I'm like right there, like a couple bucks, I'm like,
throw in some earrings or a belt, or I mean, because Sheen has belts for $2. Come on.
Everything for $2. Exactly. Blow up boyfriend, $2. I'm in. Before. Not anymore. Just kidding. I never did
Eric,
that.
go look in her closet. I bet you that.
What do I want today? What color?
Oh my God. That's hilarious. So yeah, that's girl math.
Yeah.
Now you're going to go Google it and you're going to see so many videos.
Funny.
And then these women are triggering me to where I'm like, oh my God, you're right. I do that too. Yeah. I do that too. Oh my God.
I'm going to have to get Eric with that. I'm going to have to record him. It'd be funny.
I actually do something similar when I'm reviewing someone's credit report. It's Jaimie math.
Okay.
Right. And it talks, I look at all the credit cards and I'm like, okay, go knock this one off, go do this one. And then we like do this reverse waterfall, Jaimie math kind of thing. And I know I stole it from Ramsey, but
thank you.
But
Ramsey.
it works. It works. And it's just the weirdest thing how my brain will think about these math and these numbers and how to attack debts.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. I love it. So. Hey, whatever works.
All right. Well, that was fun. No way related to mortgage, but you know what? You get to know two cool people here in Tucson that help you buy a home, your first home, your last home, everything in between. Jennifer Martinez, always so much fun to have you. Just come and hang out with me, and we can help you buy a home with me as your mortgage officer and Jay as your realtor. And if anyone has any questions on the home buying process, or, we touched on something kind of sensitive about moving brokerages, reach out to myfavemortgage@gmail.com. I'll get you in touch with Jay, let her explain her experience, the good, the bad, the ugly. Yeah. Sometimes people say the grass isn't always greener, but it's greener where you water it.
That's right.
So you could follow us on all major platforms. We're on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartMusic, Amazon Music, another Amazon cost. Please like us, rate us, give us any feedback. We will see you next time here on My Favorite Mortgage. Bye-bye.